For the next installment of Local Heroes, I'm talking to a real local hero, Butterman. I caught up with him last week on one of his rare moments of relaxation at home. Can you give us a sense of your powers and origin story?
Yeah, so my parents were chemists, and they designed this amazing weight loss drug that allowed people to metabolize fat super duper quickly. My mom accidentally modified my genome, and to cut a really long, epic story short, I get superpowers when I eat butter.
So, lately, you've become something of an activist. You're a spokesperson for...
SPUSH, the Society for the Promotion of Undervalued Superheroes. SPUSH.
Undervalued superheroes. Let's watch one of your videos to show our viewers what you're talking about.
A lot of people think if you're a superhero, you've got it all. Super strength, super speed, super good looks. Am I right? But they don't realize the immense pressure that supers are under to conform to the social norms. From a young age, we are taught what it means to be a superhero. And if you don't fit in that box, conform to that one idea of what it means to be a superhero, it's hard. Take origin stories, for example. There are only 2 socially recognized origin stories: government experiment gone wrong, or genetic mutation due to radiation. But there are so many more, like lightning strikes, kale overdoses, or attacks by rabid koala bears. Or look at superpowers. Everyone thinks of super strength, super speed, or maybe laser vision, but there are so many more superpowers out there. If your powers don't fit that rigid understanding of what it means to be a superhero, I'm sorry, pal, you're underrated. Look at Extendable Towboy. When he came out, people said he wasn't even a real superhero. There are so many young supers facing this type of discrimination, and it's time we start accepting there is more than one way to be a super. Hashtag super acceptance, hashtag SPUSH, keep it real guys, see you next time, super out!
Super acceptance is just one of the issues you take on.
The sad truth is that even after a young superhero has mustered enough courage to go public with their powers, the difficulties don't end. There just aren't enough opportunities for young independent superheroes like me. The superhero dream, it's dead.
What is the superhero dream?
It's that dream we all grew up with, that once you learn to control your powers, you save the world a couple times, make it big in Hollywood, and then retire to a super cool top secret base to live out the rest of your days. I grew up believing it, but it's just not true anymore. Some days, I struggle to put butter on the table.
You say that the root of the problem is the unequal distribution of supervillains?
Yeah, the top 1% of superheroes gets to defeat over 80% of the supervillains. It's a broken system.
That is very troubling.
It is. How is a young superhero supposed to prove themselves if they don't have a villain to defeat?
So, to try to get your share of the villains, you've set up a superhero hotline.
Yeah, it's 1-800-OUR-HERO. That's 1-800-OUR-HERO. Call anytime for superhero assistance.
So, do you feel like it's working?
I mean, I'm getting calls. The word is out that I'll answer any call anytime. And every time I think, this could be the one. This could be the one where I get to save the world. But the kind of calls I get, I don't know, I feel like I could do more.
Let's take a look.
How can I help?
I need help with my groceries.
Impressive work.
Yeah, for an amateur superhero. But I feel like I'm ready for so much more. Like, I want a bank robbery, or a jailbreak, or a plot to blow up the moon. You know, like superhero stuff.
You sound pretty frustrated.
It's hard being a super these days. You answer the calls, you push the brand, you sell the merch, but what does it matter in the end if the 1%ers take all of the supervillains?
How do you keep your spirits up as a superhero and an activist?
I just try to remember this is a solvable problem. Look at what they did in Norway. That's the hotline.
Wait,
this
no,
could be anything.
I just need to ask you, we can't just...
this is beautiful. This is the best day of my life.